Never been my own boss. I've never called the shots. And I started to have this huge desire to want to go out on my own and do my own thing. It took me a good year to get the courage to leave that final job and start out on my own. But I'm so glad I did because I wanted to create something bigger than I had at that job. And so I've never looked back. Now I've created a multi-million-dollar business and I help other people build businesses online.
Away. Cinnaholic has grown so fast over the past few years. And it seemed like during COVID, you were pandemic proof.
We not only survived the pandemic, we thrived in the pandemic. We really just shifted our model, our business model, more towards online ordering and third-party delivery. People were at home, they were craving sweets, so we just made it easier for them to get it and safer, obviously, during the peak of everything.
It's so smart because so many food chains and restaurants had challenges during COVID, but it looks like with over 80 locations in the US and Canada, you guys are just booming.
Yeah, another key to our success is, everything we make is fresh in-house. We don't have freezers. We are making cinnamon rolls all day, cookie dough all day. Really kind of sets us apart from some of the competition.
Can I just repeat that? You make cookie dough all day.
Millions of people around the globe were impacted. My role was impacted during COVID. And so I had an option to either seek a new position or launch my own firm. And I chose to launch my own firm. It was something I wanted to do. And so I stepped into that role. And I have taken the 20 years of experience in human resources and people strategy and really applied it into this space of being my own boss, but also wanting to support other women who are stepping into their power and into their voices, because it's not necessarily as easy as we might think it is.
What advice do you have for entrepreneurs like us on LiftOff that are just starting out?
I think one of the first things that entrepreneurs do is they've got to have a good strategy. They got to pick a brand that they think is got legs, and then they got to become experts in their competition. They've got to know what their competitors do, what their strengths are, what strengths they don't have, and they got to figure out how to get a unique point of view. And then they got to do a good budget, and they got to make sure they got enough money to do this properly, and then they got to get a good public relation person to help them with social media. I think is critical.
I love that you said that about PR and social media because I'm a big fan.
Join our friend Karen Thomas during her 5 days of empowerment program created for families who may be overwhelmed after an autism diagnosis and looking for assistance and support. Over the course of the program, the Naturally Recovering Autism 5 Days of Empowerment will provide you with brief daily communications and practical tools to implement in your day-to-day life. You can complete this program from wherever you are, whenever you have the time, from your phone, tablet, or computer. To learn more, go to naturallyrecoveringautism.com/empowerment.